Hey everyone, it's your girl Nisi here with Wild Pear Tarot. Thanks so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm a tarot and oracle reader, an alchemist, and a light worker that specializes in celebrity readings, pick-a-pile messages, and channeled messages for the collective. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right. And I also accept tips, y'all. Okay. So tip your girl. Your assistance goes towards making great videos for y'all, great content for y'all. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. All right. Let's get into it. We're doing a reading on Kelly Clarkson. All right, an American Idol favorite, Grammy award-winning, Emmy award-winning singer, host of her own show, The Kelly Clarkson Show. She recently went through a divorce and a couple of other situations, but she's still doing it. And so, you know, Spirit wanted me to do a reading on her and see what's going on with her. And so we're just going to get into it, y'all, okay? We're going to start with the Oracle deck. Spirit, what main message? Oh, okay, actually, hold up. Spirit wants me to pull a tarot card. Hold up. I was like, okay, what's going on here? All right. Spirit, please provide me a message. The main message that is going to come through in this reading about Kelly Clarkson. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Kelly is, Kelly's a pretty likable, you know, fun person, right? Like, she has so much stuff kind of going on with her, right? She stays busy. She has her own show. You know, she's performing in a lot of places, right? I think she just recently did the ACMA Awards and did a tribute to Dolly Parton. So she's just doing the damn thing, doing everything that she can to just enjoy her life and enjoy her things. But she recently, you know, had to deal with a divorce. I think the divorce settlement came through and she owes her ex-husband a lot of money, right? Spousal support and everything. And so I know this may be like a struggle for her. She may be going through a trying time. Spirit gave the message of open the windows to your soul. And I think there may be an element here of Kelly Clarkson being closed off. The devil. Okay. The Hanged Man. Okay. All right. All right. We're going to get into an oracle card. This is the main message for her. The Devil and the Hanged Man. She's going through a really rough time. She's going through a really, really rough time. I'm getting something about her possibly, and this is not, she may be struggling with drug use, with like pills, like Vicodins, just stuff like that to like keep her, it's like her being medicated so that she doesn't have to feel the full weight of like everything that's going on in her life. Learn from life. Ooh, okay. Let's see what else Spirit has to say, okay? Ooh, all right. Spirit, please show me what's going on with Kelly Clarkson and how she's doing. What messages are coming through about her life at this point in time. Thank you, Spirit. What messages are coming through for her life right now at this moment? Thank you, Spirit. Kelly Clarkson, there's something about her. It's like, so Spirit's showing me, she's a very playful person. She likes to laugh a lot. She likes to enjoy life a lot. But I think it's also a time where it's like, there's going to be moments where she has to like turn it on. And some of those laughs are going to be fake. She's not always going to have like, I don't think she's always going to be honest about certain things going on in her life until she's ready. Yeah. Okay. So let's go over the cards. We got the Devil card. We got the Hanged Man. We got the Queen of Wands. We got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. We got the Eight of Wands. We got the Six of Swords. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. She knew that she had to do what she had to do to get out of this situation, to get out of that marriage, to get divorced as quickly as possible. She made that decision. She made that choice. I think she was the one who filed for divorce. But there's something sly about her reasoning. So there's been, we know there's been some, with this whole divorce debacle, right? This whole divorce settlement, she had also accused her ex-husband. So her ex-husband was her manager and was also the son of her former manager. So she had, before she even got connected to her husband, her manager, right? Her former manager was, you know, dealing with her. And then the son, she got involved with the son, which is like, a lot of people say that's a huge no-no, okay? Like if you're in the entertainment industry, you know, we've seen it happen with Mary J. Blige, with Monique. Just there seems to be a lot of issues and problems when dealing with or being in a situation where your partner, your romantic partner, is also your business manager. So business and pleasure is being mixed in this situation. And she ended up accusing her ex-husband of fraud. That there was like illicit or illegal services happening and money was being taken from her. And I think the management company that her ex-husband and her ex-husband's former manager, also the ex-husband's father, countersued, right? So there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of drama in this situation about money, about finance. We're going to get into that. But she's saying she had to do what she had to do to get out of this situation. There was some level of abuse here. There was some level of abuse that she experienced in this situation. She made a choice to get out and to try to get out as quickly as possible. I keep getting that like she's been like over medicating and medicating. So it's like sometimes you'll see her laughing and like, you know, when she sings those songs, it's true to her. When she sings those songs, like, so we know on like the Kelly Clarkson, on her show that she hosts, right? The her self-titled show. She does covers, right? So everyone was like, oh my God, when she did the Seven Rings song by Ariana Grande, everyone was like, oh my gosh. Like, and I was like, come on, y'all. We already knew Kelly Clarkson could sing, like, from American Idol. Like, we knew her American Idol days. She's a Grammy Award winning singer. Okay. She knows how to sing. She can sing. Okay. So she did that cover for, she did that cover of Ariana Grande, and yo, like, people, that shit blew up. That shit blew up quick. But I think it's not just that. I think there are other things that, like, she just does with her voice that is just so amazing. Like, she's extremely talented in terms of her vocal ability and her agility, and like just the range of her voice is just amazing, right? So, you know, we see her do covers. She'll do a lot of different covers on her show. But when she sings, like Spirit saying, when she sings, it's true. It's true to her. Like, in that energy, like, it's almost like she takes on the form of the energy of the song, you know? So like she can take on the attitude of Seven Rings, and then do like a ballad of I Will Always Love You, like the Dolly Parton, Whitney Houston, right? So it's like, you know, it's her gift is just amazing. But when it comes to, you know, this situation with her life, when it comes to her situation in life, there's something sly and slick about it. There's something like, there's something almost a bit devious, which is strange that I'm picking this up. But it's like everything is not, you know, she had a really rough time. This is really just showing like she had to make a decision quickly. She had to make a decision quickly to get out of that situation. It was becoming harmful. It was becoming abusive. She recognized that, like, you see how in the Queen of Wands, she's holding this little sunflower. This is like her essence, her energy, her life force was starting to bend. It was starting to like really bend and get broken because of she suffered abuse. She suffered a lot of issues that have been very quiet. I don't know. I don't see her coming out and saying anything about this. I think she just wanted to let that man go, deal with that man, let that man go, and that's it. Deal with that man, let that man go, and that's it. So it's like she was trying to hurry up and get out of the situation. She just wanted to hurry up. It's like, she's like, because I think even before the settlement happened, she had just wanted to be declared divorced. And I think she was legally declared divorced last year, but the settlement, working out all the financial details, came out in this past week, right? And we see kind of like what happened, and what unfolded with that. Money is actually, this Knight of Pentacles, money isn't going to be coming in as fast as it used to. I mean, yes, it's almost like something about her show where she got it in advance. She had gotten an advance with her show. And so some of the money is almost like it's not coming as frequently as it used to. And she's going to be, I think she's getting ready to start a new show, this like new singing show with Snoop Dogg or some shit, like, you know, and I think she's just trying to make up for the money that she's going to lose from this settlement, that she is losing from this settlement. But there's something about this lack of movement in her life, right? She needs to sit down. Spirits, she needs to sit down somewhere, because what's really happening is that her wanting to move and do everything, and like, even though she's saying, man, you know, I don't know why I was looking at an interview she had done with Christina Aguilera, and she was talking about all the things that she went through when she was younger and in the industry, and she was like, oh my gosh, I would never want to go through that again. Like, it was really hard. And you know, it just seems like this is her, she's supposed to be taking a pause. But I think it's like she doesn't want to feel everything that she needs to feel. She doesn't want to feel everything that she needs to feel. She doesn't want to address everything that she needs to address. She's medicating. Spirit's saying she may even have a death scare. She's this this is really her like trying to figure some things out about her life. She's trying to figure some stuff out because it appears that like she, you know, she doesn't have everything together. I think for her, the problem is, so this is for anyone. So, you know, with my readings, my intention is always to reach other, beyond doing a reading about a celebrity. It's to reach those who may have similar lessons that they're going through right now and may need some sort of spiritual guidance or advice about the situation. These two cards right here is saying like, this is a time for integration. This is a time for you to stop what you're doing, whatever the hell you're doing that's causing all kinds of chaos and crap happening in your life, right? Okay, all kind of chaos and trash and craziness happening in your life right now because you're off the rails. People around you are off the rails. The harm that you're inflicting on yourself, anything that's happening right now that's causing a lot of destruction and causing a lot of chaos and a lot of like energy that is not healthy to your mind, to your body, your spirit. Spirit is saying it's time to pause now. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. You have to stop now and start to listen to what spirit, universe, God, whoever that you believe in, it's time to listen and to integrate the lessons that you've been going through. This Six of Swords here, right? She's leaving the situation that caused her a lot of damage and a lot of harm, right? The situation where she needs to move forward. It's almost like she's getting ready to repeat another cycle. This also, not only does this represent the money that may be slow to come in, it's also representing another man who may be coming forth and may do the same exact thing again to her. Like, this is showing another man. She's the Queen of Wands compared to a Knight of Pentacles. Do you see the differentials of this? Like, do you see like the inequality in this, like these levels here, right? This is someone who kind of can create things from their own life force and they can command it forth, right? She's a queen, right? She knows how to construct and build things out of her creative energy, her spirit, her voice. Her voice has created a world for her to live. Like, all the success that she's had has been based off of that voice that she has, right? Her talent, her gifts, her creative energy, her creative spirit. And she had to do what she had to do to hurry up and get out of this situation. But it looks like another cycle's about to repeat for her. And Spirit's like, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Nah. You need to pause. Pause. Okay? Like, you need to learn from life. You need to integrate the lessons. You see this, so this is this witch who's like surrounded by all of these books, right? You need to, and all of these scrolls and things like that. And she's getting ready to like leave and depart. And it's like, did you read and understand? Did you gain wisdom and read and understand all of the information that's coming through? Did you integrate the lessons that you learned from reading these books? Did you take in the information? Did you properly process the information? You know how a lot of us are like on social media a lot, and we're always taking in information. We're hearing thoughts and opinions from different people. We're taking in news. If you guys watch the news, we're taking in, facts. We're learning different things, like different things that we love, maybe hobbies. Like we're always, well, hopefully most of us or all of us are learning. But it takes time to not only learn, but to also process, right? So we're taking in information. We also have to process that information so that we understand and know it, and then can use it, out in the world, right? For her, she has not stopped to integrate it yet. She hasn't stopped. She hasn't stopped to like just pause and just to be like, I need a year off. I need a year. I need to like take a break, And she feels like she can't do that. There's something sly here. It's like she said, I'm gonna act the way everyone wants me to act. I'm gonna act and be whatever everyone wants me to be. But behind closed doors, she's having a really hard time, actually. She's having a really hard time. And these issues are not going to go away. The issues that she's struggling with, they're not going to go away. They're not going to be addressed until she addresses them. They're not going to be formulated. They're not going to be integrated. They're not going to be fixed unless she fixes them. That's where it's at now. She's in spirit saying she's in a dangerous territory right now. And if she doesn't learn from life, if she doesn't learn from life, life is gonna show her some things. It's gonna show her some more things. She thought, it's already jacked up and fucked up that I have to pay this man, right? Because she has to pay spousal support. She has signed a prenup, but it wasn't enough to cover everything. Like she has to pay that man money until a certain amount of time. And she has to pay him a lump sum. She has to pay him spousal support until 2024. She has to pay child support, even though she is the primary parent of custody of her children. It's wild out here. So she's fighting some demons, and she's struggling. She's really struggling. I don't know who's around her in terms of family, but she's having some issues, y'all. She's having some issues. Let's get into kind of like more into that divorce settlement, and then I want to get into like her relationship with her kids, and then also career. Okay? All right, y'all. We're going to actually get into her kids. So she has 2 children. When she got married to this man, I think his name is Brandon. What's his name? Brandon Blackstock or whatever. So it ended up being a blended family because he had 2 kids from his last relationship, and then she ended up having 2 kids with him, I believe. All right. Pause. Yeah. The kids crying a lot. They said, we don't understand. It's a lot of like, not understanding, not really fully knowing kind of what the hell's going on. Why did this happen? Why are their parents, splitting up? A lot of betrayal. A lot of betrayal in that situation. Not even just on the level of like romantic or emotional betrayal, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Whew. Queen of Wands is heavy in this reading. So, she's trying to figure it out. Let's go over the cards here. Queen of Swords. This is actually a much heavier reading than I had anticipated. Queen of Swords. The Knight of Disc. The Knight of Disc. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. And the Hermit card. Yeah. Yeah, oh man. The daughter, so she's the oldest, right? She's running things. She is running it. She's like, this is what I want. You know, this is how things are gonna go up in this house. And Kelly's like, okay, whatever y'all want. Whatever y'all want. Right now, she's just like, whatever y'all want right now, because she doesn't have, like, she's not in the mindset or in the mind space to even be like putting her foot down, and she's not even in that type of mind space. She's just like, well, I gotta help my kids somehow. She's saying, well, I gotta help my kids somehow. I don't know what else to do. And instead of just like, well, I think also the daughter is going to step up in a new way. Like, I think when she reaches in a few years, she's going to step up in a way that like is going to surprise the family. Like, she has a lot of wisdom. She's quiet. She seems to be a quiet child, but like when she speaks up for herself, it's like she speaks from a very like almost a very wise place. I don't know, she may be an old soul, but like she speaks from a very wise place. Knight of Disc here with the sun. This is supposed to represent the sun. This is someone who's willing to take, I think he's just open to what's ahead. You know, I think they're all hurting in their own way, but she's hurt the most. This is really interesting. It's like, yes, this is going to impact the family. I mean, anytime you go through a change like this where your family is uprooted and upended and you know, but he, like, it's like the son is like, the son's really young. I mean, both of these kids are really young, but kids pick up on energy, right? They pick up on energy between parents, between their parents. They pick up on energies between relationships. Like, even if they're not able to fully communicate what they see and what they hear and what they feel, they have some level of understanding. And both of them are going to find their own ways of moving forward. It's something about when, like, in 3 years, Spirit's telling me something about 3 years. When she reaches 10, he reaches 8, they're going to be, like, different. It's like they're going to be wisening up. Spirit's saying they're going to be wisening up. She's going to be a lot wiser, more studious, just... she's quiet, but like she speaks with a lot of wisdom. He is like, he wants to move forward on a journey. He wants to move forward on a journey. He just wants to move on. He wants to just move forward and be like, okay, this is how it's gonna be. All right. I mean, I just have to just go along and trust that my mom and my dad are gonna take care of me and figure it out. Queen of Wands in the reverse. It's something about Whew, it's just something about there's something about what's not being said, you know? It's like she's hiding stuff. Like, it's just like, you know, this represents someone of great fame. Like, she has, you know, this represents someone of the fame and stuff that people often, you know, associate with her. But she's struggling, man. She does not have it together. She does not have it together. She's angry. There's this relationship in terms of, like, the fire is really heavy here. The Wand's energy represents her very much so, and it's like there's a hot-headedness here. There's someone who may have a bitterness, and again, she's also medicating so it's like she can't be, she's not as invested in her relationships right now. She's not as invested in her children's relationships right now. This Hermit card also, all of these cards, right? The Hanged Man, the Learning Life Oracle, the Hermit card. This is her having to go on a spiritual, she's going on some kind of spiritual journey because there's something with the soul. There's something on her soul path that she's having to handle and deal with and heal a lesson. It's a lesson that she has not integrated yet. It keeps coming up a lot. She has not integrated a lesson, and because of it, it's like, you know, she's gonna be alone for a minute. And it could be, I'm talking about like emotionally, she may not have the community and the full support. She may have a couple of people are going to be around her, but there's something that she's wrapped up in. It's like, yo, this is, man, it's like she's forgetting herself. It's very strange, y'all. Yeah, this is a repeat. All this is showing is that, like, there's a soul journey that she has to take. Her path is on, and she needs to address those things. Otherwise, it's just not going to be, man, she's going to continue to struggle. She's going to continue to struggle. These two cards keep coming through. This is the main message of the reading. It's like she has to address this, heal from this, so she can and start to integrate the lesson. Like, this is almost like part of her having to, this is part of her soul's path and her soul's journey, is what I'm seeing here through this card, like, or through this spread. She's dealing with a lot of anger and a lot of bitterness, and then also she's hiding it. Either she's hiding it or she's taking it out on the wrong people. She's taking it out on the wrong people, y'all. Oh my Lord, have mercy. All right, let's get into her career, okay? Let's get into her career. All right, let's get into her career. So she is on she's doing a bunch of things, right? So she's just been more visible lately, right? We've seen her go viral with some of her videos that she performed, the song covers that she performed on her show. She has her own daytime talk show. She's getting ready to co-host another, like, another show. It's like a singing show. Like, she's trying to make money. She's trying to figure stuff out. So let's see what's going on here. Spirit, can you please show me what is going on with her career? People love her. People love her. People think she's just a country girl, down home girl. And people love it. People gravitate towards it so much. But girl, some of that is like, it's not all 100%, right? Okay. Ooh, let me see here. Spirit, please show me. What insight do you have about her career? Thank you. See, what can you show me about her career? Thank you. What can you show me about Kelly Clarkson's career? She gets frustrated a lot. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Interesting how this card came up, right? So given to passion, that she has a picture of like, this is a picture of, you know, this woman who is playing music, right? So it's like she has to get, I think she may be putting out another album. She may be working on another album to put out. It's like she has to get back. But it's just, it's going to be a bit difficult though, because it's almost like, in order for her to, this is still a lot of fire energy. She's going to be creating. King of Cups right now. She's in a really, she gets frustrated sometimes with people, right? And that just, I guess that just happens sometimes as she's going through these situations. But, man, she is, I think she's going to work on either a single, either some music's coming out. She's going to put out some music. It's going to be some original music. And maybe a single, and maybe a duet, or maybe like a full ass album. I don't think she's going to do an EP. I'm not sure, but it's something where music is going to be, you know, back in, or she's just going to be maybe performing more than usual. She's going to keep doing that. I think she's in a time, she's going to lean on, I'm seeing her leaning a lot on like the producers of her show, the people on her show. She's just going to be leaning on them a lot. Her band, it's like this is the way that she gets to express herself. This is how she gets a lot of things out, a lot of things that like have been bothering her, and a lot of the pain and stuff that she's experienced. This King of Cups here is really her tapping into her emotions in a new way, or in ways that she hadn't before. It's like she's going to feel the music more. She may start, I mean, hopefully she don't start crying. I'm picturing her like performing, and maybe she's trying not to cry and stuff. But I think that maybe someone is going to also, someone may be coming forth like, and this doesn't necessarily associate with a man, even though, of course, King of Cups is usually relegated to a masculine energy. But it could just be like her community is going to rally around her to support her, right? Like her community is going to come through and to try to give her emotional support. And she's going to tap into that. She's going to tap into that. Even as she's like struggling with some of these other areas, she is going to tap into this community of love and support, and like her fan base. Her fans love her. A lot of people in the industry actually really like her. Like people in the industry genuinely like this woman. They genuinely like her. It's not this kind of facade, you know, with celebrities, people be fake and all kinds of stuff. Like people genuinely like her. And they genuinely respect her talent. They respect her talent, right? Like, that's not something you can escape. They recognize where she came from. And so she's gonna get words of encouragement for people. She's gonna get like, man, I'm so sorry you're going through this right now, but like, you got this. Like, I'm picturing like Snoop Dogg, like, because that's her co-host, but I'm picturing her co-host being like, you know what, don't even worry, like, you got this, like, you gonna be okay. Like, let's get this money, we gonna get this bag, we gonna get this money, like anything to try to encourage her. And it's going to help her into creating music again, give into passion. It's almost like a message for her to like really, really dig deep and get back to the music that you enjoy and love. Like, she performs covers, right? And she really feels the music right now. She's really connecting to the music, but it's also her like creating her own music as well. So she may come out with a single, a duet, or an album, a full ass album, you know, something where music is going to be incorporated again, or like an increase of performances. Okay. So her career right now is like, people like her, people enjoy her, people love her. And she wants to pour back into the community as they're pouring back into her, the community that she has, and people genuinely like her and respect her. The issue coming up in the future for her is her either taking on too much. Like, it's just something, again, this keeps coming back around of like, she gotta sit still. She has to sit still. It's like the energy keeps coming, like the Hermit, the Hanged Man. This means like sometimes you gotta walk the road and the path alone in order for you to get clear about what it is that you want and how you want to go about things. Sometimes you have to walk a path alone. It's just you and spirit. It's just you and God. That's it. Sometimes you got to go there by yourself, you know? And I think maybe there's a fear here, but it's like she's not taking doing the things that she needs to do. And 4 of disc is also loss of material wealth. And that Knight of Pentacles at the beginning of this reading showed that she was going to be slow to get money in. Yeah. It may be something where like she's trying to carry everything. And she can't. I think it's also like, when you try to take stuff with you that don't belong to the next step of where you're going, then you can't open the door yet. She has to put something down. Otherwise, she cannot move. She can't move forward. It's like, you know, there's the story of this situation is just, it's wild. It's not wild, but it's just like, all it's showing is that she has things that she needs to work through. She has things that she needs to work through, and she needs to work through them. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for her to move forward. You know? It's just going to be hard for her to move forward. Whatever she's doing right now, it's not practical. Right? Like she has to let go. This 4 of disc in reverse, she has to let go of the money that she thinks she's going to lose. She has to get rid of like the anxiety. She needs to get rid of the anxiety. When I tell you, get rid of the anxiety, get rid of the perception, right, that you think that you may have about loss of finance. I think she's really worried and anxious and has a lot of anxiety connected to oh my gosh, how am I going to make the money that I need to make in my career right now so I can pay this man and be done with this man? Like, this is still connected to money. So she may lose money in the future. Like certain things in the future for her in terms of her career may not make as much money as it had done in the past, and so she may be struggling with that. And this is also, again, it's also tying into the Hanged Man energy of this being upside down, right? Yeah, she has a lot that she has to deal with, y'all. Yeah, she has a lot that she has to deal with. All right, so Spirit didn't want me to get into too much about her her love life and what happened there, and whether or not it was true about the stuff that she's been suffering from, right, with the divorce settlement and everything. So I'm just gonna end with one more card. And actually, let me put away these other cards, right? I just wanted to bring this up again because this is definitely a warning, and it's definitely a warning for for anyone else who may be feeling this way, like there's a lot of chaotic energy around them, a lot of chaos around them right now. There's a lot of forces around that aren't about, you know, their highest self, their highest good. You know, there's energies that they're tapping into and dealing with and connecting with that, you know, aren't in your best interest right now, but you want to have your fun and you want to do and do your thing, but it's not bringing you the growth and the joy and the healing that you really need to go through. Spirit is like, if you don't sit your ass down, you're going to have more problems than you thought possible. If you don't sit your ass down to learn these lessons, you trying to hurry up and leave. You trying to hurry up and what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What do I got next for me? What's next for me? What's next? If you don't sit your behind down, if you don't sit down and be quiet, if you don't, like the Hermit card that came out, if you don't sit down and still your mind, quiet your mind, quiet things in your life, calm that shit down. If you don't do that, you got more problems up ahead for you. You got more cycles that you're going to be repeating. Spirit's not playing around. This reading is, yeah. Okay. I thought this reading would be, I was like, oh, this is going to be a fun reading. Nah, fam. It's not. It's not. Some of y'all going to be listening to this and going to be like, oh, shit. I got to get my shit together. Some of y'all going to be like, oh, snap. Aw, damn. Plant the seeds. Plant the seeds. So for Kelly Clarkson, you know, she really needs to, this is, new growth has to come in, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about when we talk about that new growth. Okay, it's really imperative for her to really think through what she wants to plant. Where does she need to grow? What areas of her life needs to grow? What areas of her life needs newness, needs a new beginning, needs courage, needs strength, needs wisdom, also needs, like, again, it's processing the information. This is a new beginning for her. This is definitely a new beginning. She's not going to get here until she deals with the issues at hand. She's not going to get here. Otherwise, she's going to be planting the same seeds that she planted the last time. Y'all get what I'm saying? She may be planting the same seeds that she planted last time, expecting something new and getting the same exact thing. So it's time for her to really deal with the issues at hand. And it may also signal a time to do something completely new that you have not done before. Something that you may be thinking about wanting to start, or going on an adventure, or this is about her future, right? So it's like, this is about her future and what it is that she wants to, what is she gonna, what legacy is she gonna leave behind? What are some things that she wants to start doing that's new, that's different, that may be out of the box? She may try something completely new, y'all, like, you know, that she never thought she wanted to get into, or maybe she was scared to get into. She's gonna think about it. But this is definitely a time for her to work through these issues. Learn from life, work through these issues, and then when it's time to move, then you can plant the seeds and start something new, to grow something new. First, the lessons have to be integrated first. You gotta address the issues first. You gotta unchain yourself first from whatever that's having you in this cycle of harm. You gotta get out of this. Sit your ass down. Be still. Learn what you need to learn, so then you can move forward. All right. I hope that this reading was helpful. Man, wishing all the best to Kelly Clarkson as she's going through this situation. You know, Spirit did not want me to get into that financial situation. Seems to be a warning for other people, or a message for other people in, you know, in some of the things that they're experiencing and dealing with right now. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in, y'all. Okay, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right, my books are open, so I am offering readings right now. I have the link in the description box below, so please be sure to check that out if you're interested and need some spiritual advice and guidance. Okay, it's your girl Nisi here with Wild Pear Tarot, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Bye.